But in this case, I'm going to log in and I'll show you a couple different products. One of them is I've got a Moodle primer course here, just a regular course. So this is a theme that we use to kind of make it look and feel this way. If your website looks and feels differently, then we have sort of full HTML design to kind of make it look and feel like it's going to fit into it. So your colors, your logos, kind of the way you want the page laid out, you kind of have full control over sort of the full visual of that. So I can review I see that I can see the price. I can do some social sharing if I need to. If I want to buy it right away, I can add to my cart. If I'm going to buy multiples, I can do that. And you would have a course description and then any reviews. So if Lisa's already taken this course and she wants to provide a review, we've got a 5-star rating, type in a nickname, a summary. Actually, I'll go ahead and do this. Great course. You'll see when I log in as the administrator, this was amazing. And I'll submit that review. That review, you can tweak the permissions of that, but this particular review is submitted for moderation. So as the vendor, you get to approve all of the reviews if you want to. You can choose to just kind of pass those through if you kind of want all the highs and lows. You can just publish reviews right away if you don't want to do the moderation, but that step is there. So that's kind of one generic course. We'll add that to our shopping cart because I want to do that. Now another one, we'll go into health and fitness. I've built out a bundle pack. So now these actually exist in the learning system as 3 separate products or 3 separate courses, but on the e-commerce side, I was able to bundle those together and create them as an option. So I can health and fitness bundle pack somewhere between $110 and $330. And if I want to, I don't have any details or reviews for that one yet, but if I want to add that to the cart, then I get a little bit of an expand here and I have to pick the pieces in it that I want. So if I want all 3, then it's $330. If I don't want Mysteries of Life, I can take that out and I can add that to my cart. And the last one I'll show you, I've got a product in here. It's under this one. Actually, let's try this. So I want to search for it, guide. So we had a full robust search into it. And I'll show you some interesting things on search. It's like, oh, okay, here's the course that matches my guide. Now in this case, this is not actually a course. This is actually a downloadable product. What that means is it's essentially just a PDF. So I've got a details, more information, some reviews, and I can add that to the cart as well. So that's the general kind of shopping experience. Is people navigate around. It's just like anything else that you would see from an e-commerce side of things. People navigate around, search for products, navigate your structure, looking for pieces they're looking for, and as they find them, they add them to the cart. And so at any point now, I can go to all of these and say, yeah, that's what I want. I can always view and edit my cart if I want to take stuff out, but now I'm going to go and check out. And this opens up the checkout process where we can collect payment methods. Now I've got 3 payment methods turned on here. Purchase order, send me an invoice, or credit card. You may choose to just only do credit card, or you may do things where it's they put an order in, you send them an invoice, and that's the only option as well too. Or you can do both, just as I've kind of got set up here. So it's up to you. And from a credit card perspective, we support all of the major payment gateways. Stripe, Authorize.net, Chase, Moneris, any of the sort of popular ones. I've probably missed one or two there. PayPal, I guess is the other big one. There's actually a whole bunch of them that we support most of them. So if you're using one or thinking of using one or need to use one of them that I didn't kind of list out there, just drop us a line and ask. I'm sure we've got a good answer there. And so I put in my credit card, and I can save this card if I don't want to, if I'm not super comfortable with saving my credit card in it, and quite a bit of security around that because it's actually stored with the payment gateway, not in our system. But if you want to save it, great. If you want, don't, you can uncheck the box. If you don't want to give your users the option to save it at all, so nobody can save it, then as an administrator, you can turn that off. But in this case, I don't want to save it. Now, just a quick review of my order summary. You can see I had a whole bunch of courses. I got $110 course. I had my 220 bundle pack and my 75. So the cart total is 405. Now this particular user is listed in BC and Vancouver here where we're at, and they only pay GST. I won't get too much into the tax rules today, but that is quite a bit of a thing if you're selling internationally, or I understand even just across, well, and we have the challenge across Canada where different provinces have different taxes across different product types. So we got a full tax rules engine to kind of handle that. I know in the US, you've got some complexity around e-learning and state to state variations as well too. So we can help you through some of that stuff. But in this case, this particular user is in BC, so they pay GST and we'll collect that and remit that for them. So that's my total order, and I got 3 items in my cart, and I'm going to place the order and buy that. Yay. And I think actually a couple of courses I had previously bought, but for me, for this particular user, that new course is new for us. So this user's been enrolled in that course, and I'll show you that. But we'll bounce right back, and I want to show you. Oh, my little icon is missing. Oh, there we go. I don't know, that was weird. We'll go into my account, and I wanted to show you the downloadable products. That complete user guide that I just bought is now available for download. When you set up products for download, you can set it up so they can only download it once. In this case, I can download it unlimited. It may only be available for a limited time, but this is just a PDF, and if I click that, it'll open it up there. So the user has complete access to that. And then Moodle Primer, you can see I've been enrolled into that course today. And if I click My Learning, that will take me right into the learning system. So single sign-on into the learning system. This may look familiar to some of you, but you can see the Moodle Primer I've already been enrolled into, and I can take that course right away.